button hit. Have we got money? Have we got magic? Have we got Jesus? Looks like it's good. Hey, I think we're going. Okay, finally. I am the beach. Woo! Okay, here for my daily practice. Practice. Practice is gonna get me to Coachella, baby. What the heck is even Coachella? I don't even know. I haven't. I'm not that far out of it. Sounds like a venue that everybody wants to play, but I'm not going. Where was this? Coachella wasn't a thing 5 years ago. I don't know. Never mind. Let me open up with a song. I gotta stop talking and start strumming. Stan Jones. This is old country. It's so old. An old cowboy went a-riding on one dark and windy day. On the ledge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once the mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw out to the ragged skies and up the cloudy car. The flames are still on fire and their boots are made of steel. One striking shiny and their hot red you could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky. First all the riders riding hard, and he heard their men cry. Yippee-yi-yo! That's supposed to be a G right there. I didn't mean to do that. C as a passer. Wonder how that would sound. Yippee-yi-yo! You know, if you made it like a thing, it could work. Yippee, yippee-yi-yo! Yippee-yi-yay! Ghost riders in the sky. So somebody who's not familiar with the song and didn't even know, and you didn't bring it to their attention, you could probably get away with doing that mistake, and they'd never even know. They'd just be like, that was a cool thing you did there. Yippee-yi-yo! Yippee-yi-yay! Ghost riders in the sky. Their faces gone, their eyes are blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. He's riding hard to catch that herd, but he ain't caught him yet. Cause they got to ride forever on that range up in the sky. On horses, snow and fire, as they ride on here they cry. Yippee-yi-yo! Let me do my new thing. As they ride on here they cry. Yippee-yi-yo! Yippee-yi-yay! Ghost riders in the sky. Yippee-yi-yo! Yippee-yi-yay! Ghost riders in the sky. Some lines you're gonna find that you do things, and it could be a happy accident. Happens in the studio quite often. Yippee-yi-yo! Oh no, I've got to do my new thing now. Yippee-yi-yo! Yippee-yi-yay! Ghost riders in the sky. Yippee-yi-yo! Yippee-yi-yay! Ghost riders in the sky. Riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. Gonna save your soul from hell, riding on all day. Gonna change your ways today, oh, with us you will ride. Right next to devil's hair, across the endless skies. Yippee-yi-oh, yippee-yi-hey. Ghost riders in the sky. Yippee-yi-oh. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. So yeah. I do that song when I'm doing acoustic like this. I do it in the key of E, which is I'm not gonna ever do it in the acoustically because I don't know the words. If I was gonna try to do this one in front of a group of people acoustically live like that, and without the words, I'd be that asshole at the party. Oh no, I just said it. That a-hole at the party, because I'd be like, "Hey everybody, you like some old country?" And on cowboy went riding on a dark and windy day. Upon his laurels he rested as he had to take a spray. When all it was somebody heard of red-eyed cows he saw lined up the surface ice. And of the cloud he saw. Well, I don't know the words without looking. I'm kind of messing around with that, and I don't want to mess with Stan Jones. Stan Jones was awesome. He's a legend. I don't want to screw his words up. So, without the words, I wouldn't do this song live. I've got a killer sequence to it. So this one is one that I do in my show. Not really awesome. Often. The sequence is killer, but this pull out at Halloween maybe. It's got ghosts, and other than that, it's my go-to for when somebody says, "Can you do some really old country?" Because I don't do any Hank Williams. I don't do a single Hank Williams tune. If I was gonna try to you're cheating hard. You're cheating hard. It's gonna tell on you. I do not know Hank Williams. Doesn't mean I couldn't learn some, and that would be the thing, learning a song, I've got a couple different tactics for that. A lot of times I just go from what I remember hearing on the radio. If I heard the song a million times, I kind of put it together. There's a jillion websites out there on the interwebs where you can get chord progression, guitar chords. So obviously I'm going to start there if I can't, or I'm going to go there, I should say. That's step 2, if I can't just put it together from ear. And if you're a second-year guitar player, I'm sure you already know all about those sites and you've got your favorites. So that's not a thing. But the thing about it, and maybe you already know this too, but for a song that's as old as Ghost Riders in the Sky, you've got license to take some liberties with the chord progression. Hence this whole thing. Yippee-yi-oh. Does that even fit in the chord? Yippee-yi-oh. So when I'm playing that C chord, I'm singing yippee. That's the major 7 of that C. I don't know why I liked it, but for some reason it struck me when I made the mistake. And I was like, I'll just do that the way how it is. Can I do that in the key of A? Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yo. I'm gonna do it. I'm totally gonna do it. Dang, I'm gonna incorporate it in my gigs. Okay, you heard it here first. So yeah, you got some license. You're gonna go to those websites. You're gonna pick out the chords. You're gonna do it. Then you're gonna find a good key for you. You're gonna transpose it to something that works better for you than the key they've put it in, because a lot of times the original key ain't good. And You're going to figure it out how it works best for you, and then you're going to start screwing with the chords. You're going to start screwing with the chord progression because it's cool. In fact, I'm just messing around here. This is what practice is about. The world was on fire, no one could save me but you. Strange what desire will make foolish people do. And I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like you. No, I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like you. Now I don't wanna fall in love. This world is gonna break your heart. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you. So I'm messing around with a song here. Everybody knows that song. It's 3 chords. Chris Isaak, gotta love it. You're gonna find a good key for you where you can kind of emulate that riff that he's doing in there. It's something like a. Something to that effect, basically. I wasn't trying to do that while I was messing around with it, but. But if I was gonna just be playing some straight chords for that, and I wanna fall in love, I would say, for my own personal taste, that A chord is that's the catharsis chord. That's for me. That is the chord that kind of like we're major and it would feel all right about it. And no, not the F, not the F. I'm gonna fall in love with you. With you. What a wicked game to play. You never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do, to make me think of you. What a wicked game to play. Oh, what a wicked thing to say. I'm going for the words here. You never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you. And I wanna fall in love. This world is gonna break your heart. I wanna fall in love with you. With you. So what I'm doing there, as I'm screwing with the song, and if there's anybody who's a Chris Isaak purist, my apologies right now. I'm just introducing something new into the song, chord-wise. And what specifically I'm doing is, because it kind of fits, there's that E minor. This is the dark. What a wicked game to play, to make me feel this way, right? And I don't wanna fall in love. This girl's gonna break your heart. Totally fits, and it's a little bit, for me as a choice right there, it's a little bit wrenching. It's a little bit like, slide between the top of that G and the F7, the major 7. That can be. It's not dark like the E minor, and it doesn't pass like the D to the resolver. It's. And I don't know, I've never even done that song like that. I've got a sequence that just follows the Chris Isaak version. And all I'm doing with that song is I'm trying to, if I'm going to try to break any hearts at all, if I'm going to try to deliver any catharsis at all, it'll be through the vocals. Now I don't want to fall in love. It's gonna break your heart. No, I don't want to fall in love. Falling with a girl like you. With you. With you. Now I don't wanna fall in love. Fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love with you. With you. So just something to think about as I'm messing around. But that's what practice is about. I'm messing around with practice. So Stan Jones, back to Stan Jones. Playing that in the key of E to a pretty basic G. Passing on that D. When all at once I might have heard of red-eyed cows he saw. That's a C. I'm gonna pass on the A minor. So if you take the time to learn the words, and you know you're only your first or your second year guitar player, but you've got your strumming down. So once again, weighted, a little bit of weight on the hand with the bracelet and the ring. And if by slight chance the key of E is too low for you, because that's perfectly fine if it is, like if you're a chick singer or whatever, do it in the key of A. And I'm cavalling, riding on down dark and windy day. He's rested as he went along his way. That's the passer in that one is going to be G. Ha ha! When all the ones that might have heard of red-eyed cows he saw, driving through the ragged skies and the crowded draw. The breath's still on fire and their wings are made of steel. Their hearts are black and shiny and their hot breath you could feel. When all the ones in life, I'm singing the wrong verse. Well, I heard that. Yippee-yi-yo. Now let's see if I can put my little thing in there. Yippee-yi-yo. Yippee-yi-yo. That died. So yeah, that cute little passer works in both ways, and in this particular key, it's just a to C, A minor to C. That G, that's just beautiful. Well, I kind of like that too. And there's my D minor passage. So that's enough of the Stan Jones. We're moving right along. What's another good song? Got an idea. But it's gonna take the words. It always requires the words here these days. Let's have some fun. I've not really. I've got a really strong sequence for this song. So on the occasion that I've been able to play it, which is rare, very rare. I don't do it right now, because it's intended to be a duet, and so I've always been like, well, if I don't have a chick singer, how am I supposed to do the song? So on the rare occasion when I'm jamming with some chick singer, I'll do the song, but I was kind of thinking about it, and I've got the words in front of me, so I was just going, if I was going to do this not as a duet, this tune from Dirty Dancing, I had the time of my life. Here's the original key would be something like this. Now I had the time of my life. Now that's not bad. Already, if you're a dude singer, you're probably going to be able to be down in the basement like that. Now I had, but right there, that inversion, immediately I'm turned off by it. I'm going like, it needs to be a E flat minor with a minor 7, I think, is more or less what I'm hearing in my head. And that's the only really decent inversion I can think of to do, other than maybe, this thing. My fingers don't want to do that. So I'm going, let's not do it in that key. Let's move it up. Let's put it in key of A. See this cheater chord again? Is this that cheater chord? It's the same one. That's a Gregg Allman cheater chord. It's different. Here's Sweet Melissa. Crossroads seem to come and go, yeah. I think in an earlier stream I covered that one because it's so beautiful and classic, and way to go, Gregg Allman. I remembered your name. The E major, and then you slide up. You're playing it. You're playing an F minor, but you're doing it like this. You're gonna thumb around, and you're hitting these two here, and you're only gonna hit this thing. Everything else rings open. And then you can take that exact shape, no augmentation at all, and with the same open strings ringing, you've got that second or the third chord in this progression. Sweet Melissa, yeah. Sweet Melissa, oh yeah. I'm a sweet Melissa. Ow! But you know she'll never stay without. Okay, so way to go. So yeah, this little cheater chord right here. We're going to use it in the key of A. But it starts out slow. So yeah, here we go. So now I had the time of my life. No, I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's so true. I owe it all to you, 'cause I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. Now, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it duet style. If I've got a chick singer who can swing the range, then I'll do it But if I was just going to mess around with this song around the campfire, I will not be doing that. I was just going, I had the time of my life. I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's so true. And I owe it all to you, 'cause I had the time of my life. I owe it all to you. Now, I'm strumming a basic eighth right there. The bass is doing something like... Let's get that right. There'd be so many different ways to do that. And I don't even want to. So, I'm just going to strum it. Oh, it all to you. Establish the groove. I've been waiting for so long. Now this is where I'm gonna do a little something tricky here with this one, because the bass is staying on A, but you got the background of a G chord going with the strings or whatever pad they're using there. So what I'm gonna do here is this is a completely screwed up chord right here. I'm playing an A here on the E string with this finger, and I'm going to play a D here because that's in a G chord. And I'm going to play this D here because that's also in a G chord. And I'm going to let the G string and the B string ring open. And the D string too. So lots of D in this chord with open B and open G. And I end up with that G chord-ish, G chord, sort of. With an A bass. And this chord right here, if you can even call it a chord, out of context, sounds like crap to me. I don't want to say it sounds like crap. It's just not the kind of thing you're going, hey, I think I could strum on that for a while. I feel the groove with that, baby. Yeah. But in context, it's going to totally work, I think. I don't know. We'll see how the crowd responds. So, establishing my groove. I've been waiting for so long. I found someone to stand by me. We saw the writing on the wall. Felt this magical fantasy. Now with passion in, I think I'm going to stay down an octave. Now with passion in our eyes, there's no way we could disguise it secretly. So we take each other's hand, cause we seem to understand the urgency. Just remember, I'm going to play a D here with I'm going to leave the E open for a little added 9. You're the one thing I can't get enough of. This is a bar chord C, but I'm dropping that major 3 to a 9. I can't get enough of. So I tell you something. This could be love because I had the time of my life. I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth. I owe it all to you. Now the song, there's a little bit of a little passer thing there. And I think it's just an E minor. That's all I'm going to play, I think. I'll just keep it simple. It does that later on, but for right now, this E minor. So, I had time of my life. I've never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth. I owe it all to you. Hey, baby. Now there's a bunch of phrasing in between the verses there that is in the song and the arrangement. It's probably not necessary. So what would I do there? Oh, it all to you. Hey, baby. Might need to come up with some kind of a passer right there, because for that next verse, I want to be on this chord, and I don't want to be riding it going into it. Hey, baby. Like a regular Jew. With my body and soul. I don't know if G is going to work there, but I'll figure something out later. With my body and soul, want you more than ever know. So just let it go, don't be afraid to lose control, no. Yes, I know what's on your mind when you say, stay with me tonight, stay with me, and remember, you're the one thing I can't get enough of. So I tell you something, this could be love. I'm just doing a cheater E suspended, because I had the time of my life. Never felt this way before. This I swear is the truth, and I owe it all to you, 'cause I had the time of my life. Search through every open door, 'cause I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you, and I all to you, 'cause yeah. And then the song goes into all that whole big giant instrumental thing, and I don't even know how to do that on acoustic. I wouldn't know where to start. I would probably just... Because who's gonna want to do lip saxophone? Not me. I'm not gonna do that. But to avoid being the a-hole at the party, just playing that portion of the song. Obviously, we want to avoid that. So we might have to come up with some more stuff to play there. There's a passer chord in there I'm hearing. Hang on a sec. I think I just want to stick with that E minor. So there's lots of cool things you can put in there, and if by any slight chance you've got anybody jamming with you, somebody on a box or somebody just clapping their hands or banging or whatever, if the party has got like people dancing around the campfire to your fantastic rhythm, or even better, there's a drum circle, and you just show up with your guitar like, hey, I'm the a-hole that brought the guitar to a drum circle. They're going like that. You could probably throw this one in there and be like. The drum circles there are always about that same tempo, aren't they? You could probably fit that in. What a thing. I've never done that before, but I might have to put it on my bucket list. Thing to do. Take a guitar to a drum circle, and then would it blow their mind, or would they just think you were a jackass? I don't know. If you got so much FU money that you don't care, be like, I don't care. Anyway, there's also some riff stuff in there that's let's see. I don't know how that goes. That would take some ear. No, not the C, not the C. For fudging purposes, that might actually get you by it. But then you'd be like, now I had the time of my life. Everybody's all, oh yeah, melt it out, yeah. I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. Something like that. I think that sounds very close. Something like that. What I'm doing there is I'm just playing a G, A, B flat, C, sorry, B minor. Ah, why can't I talk? G major, A major, B minor, C sharp minor, D, A, E, and then back I. So if I was going to try to do that for real, I'd be like, now I had the time of my life. Did I just do that? Now I had the time of my life. I never felt this way before. 'Cause I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. Let's see. And I owe it all to you. I've got something like that. I'm on the G. Owe it all to you. And I gotta play that and sing it in the right keys. Owe it all to you. Oh, it's a high A. Man alive. This is what happens when you start singing without warming up. I know everybody's out there going, that's a bug of my fly. We know you warmed up. You warmed up for like 3 hours before you did this dang thing. Stop. It's a bug of my fly. So yes, so I had the time of my life. I never felt this way before. So I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. And I owe it all to you. Let's see. Oh no, it's A. Owe it all to you. Owe it all to you. I don't know what I'm singing. I don't know. Owe it all to you. Owe it all to you. This isn't really supposed to be vocal practice, so I had get back into the groove. I had time of my life. Search to ever get the right thing. I swear it's the truth. I owe it all to you, 'cause I had the time of my life. Search to every open door. I swear it's the truth. That'd be a way to end it. But that was kind of interesting. It was fun for me. Hopefully it was fun for you to watch. I don't know. We'll have to figure something out. So you have this cheater chord, this thing. So many possibilities, and I think as I listen to it, I can pick out another place or context where it either fits or maybe even was what it was. But let's see if see who recognizes this. I didn't mean to cause you any trouble. I didn't mean to cause you any pain. I just really want to see you laughing. Only want to see you laughing in the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. I only want to see you laughing in the purple rain. Honey, I never want to be your weekend lover. I don't want to be some kind of friend. I could never treat you. I could never steal you. I could never steal you. I could never steal you from another. Such a shame our friendship had to end. A purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Only wanna see you bathing in the purple rain. Honey, I know, times are changing. It's time we all stood up for something new. And that means you too. Say you want a leader, but you can't seem to make up your mind. Well, I think you'd better close it and let me guide you to the purple rain, a purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Yeah. There's a passage there that I'm kind of missing. Passer is going to be essentially a E chord. We want to have that. The passing note is an A flat. The major of that C. Here it is. Purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Not easy to do. I don't know how I want to do that passer yet, or if I even want to. It might just be better to. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. I only want to see you, I only want to see you in the purple rain. And then what do you do on the acoustic after that? You are done. You can do a... I don't know. You're gonna sing the guitar solo. So what would you do? I don't wanna see you. I want to see you in the purple rain. do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? I don't want to see you in the purple rain. Oh, what is that line? How high is that? That's super high. How about this one? How about this one? Get everybody to sing along with you. Do Mother Effin' Journey on the end of this thing. So, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you in the purple rain. Oh, 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 oh. Get it right. Oh, no, that's good. That's not Journey. That's not Journey. That's not Journey. That's the actually Prince line. So we got. Oh, 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 See how you can mess around? I know you probably know that because you've heard all the people doing all the mashups and whatnot, but dang it, get away with some dang murder with music. I love it. So all in good fun. So the Prince tune. I'm just playing A there, super easy. A major. I'm sorry, not A major. It's A. I'm lifting up on the major 3. So that, you probably pick that up. Then my cheater F minor, F sharp minor, sorry. E. Yeah, and on the chorus I'm doing that D again. And you can kind of mess around and throw that. And So I love the song. Prince was a genius, but this one was not that tough to reverse engineer in some kind of acoustic way that can, make you the hit at a party. Who doesn't like the Purple Rain? So yeah, what else we got? What about this stupid thing? I've been trying to put this one together once again for the live show. This is another one of those situations where that's a lower key to do it. So a lower key to sing it, and in a live situation acoustic situation where you're not singing super loud and having it. But the sequence that I have for this thing is gonna. So that would be a lot higher, and of course then you're singing, oh, what a night, late December back in '63. Oh, da 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 da. What a lady, what a night. That's super high. So for the acoustic purposes, once again, that's for the sequence and all that crap. I would do it down here and do it lower. Oh, what a night, late December back in '63. What a special point of time for me. Remember what a night, what a night. No, I didn't even know her name, but I was never gonna be the same. What a lady, what a night. So This is a super bouncy song. If you remember the recording, it was all super swung on the 16 with those drums. Kind of, so I'm taking it probably a little fast. Sung on the 16. Oh, what a night. Late December back in 63. It was very special time for me. I remember what a night. Oh, what a night. No, I didn't even know her name. That was never gonna be the same. I remember what a night. And I got a funny feeling as she walked in the room. And I would call it ended much too soon. Hey, hey. Oh, one night, hypnotizing, mesmerizing me. And then she was everything I thought she'd be. What a lady, what a night. I'll get that riff right. I had a feeling like rolling down the thunder. Okay, yeah, here's the chorus. We get the chorus. I had a feeling like a rolling. What are the words? I shout like rolling by the thunder, spinning my head around and digging my body under her one night. That's so the whole point of this song is definitely get your muscle memory down. This thing. What I'm doing here is the bass is kind of going here. In the other key it would be a little easier to do this, but. So essentially that, okay. So and what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of sort of emulating what I think I hear in the backup vocals. It's because we're talking about the Four Seasons here, and they were all about their backup vocals. And here I am trying to do their song, just one person on the guitar. This makes me think of all those monster players on the YouTubes again, and I'm going, when I hear somebody that's just really amazing, one of my thoughts that passes through my head is, I should just probably put this down forever and never touch it again because I'm not worthy. And obviously, that's not a really awesome thought to have, at least in terms of the reality of it. I should not have that thought. Hopefully you have got your own mental countermeasure for how to deal with that kind of insecurity, because I'd be no help on that one. Yeah, lots of insecurity. I just know what to do. Okay, so back to this. Four Seasons, awesome. Do. That's an A minor. I'm going to throw in the minor 7 just because I don't care. I got a funny feeling when she walked. So I'm going from A minor. I got a funny feeling. There's a C. When she walked, E minor in the room, D major, and as I recall it, ended much too soon. That's probably not how I want to do that. There's some little passer there. Let me figure that out. You could do it with an E minor. But we're essentially want in on that D with the minor 7 in it, because we're going to go back to the back to the 1. But what would a good choice for a pass of that little kind of funky? A minor seems to work. Not an A major, so. The C also works. See. Maybe I don't like the minor D, D minor 7 on that. D with the minor 7. I don't know. I'll fiddle around with that some more, but effectively, I got a funny feeling when she walked in the room, and as I recall it, ended much too soon. I really want to do something cool there. And it much too soon. I think I want to do that. I think we're going to. I got a funny feeling when she walked in the room, and as I recall it, ended much too soon. I don't know, the A is also grabbing me. The suspended D is a quick and slick, easy way. It almost works. That's a little bit more involved. Probably that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm like A minor. So I got a funny feeling as I sang this for the third time. And I knew it was probably time to move on. Bloody hell, Beach. Oh, one night. One night. No. One night. So yeah, I'm messing around with that one. That's fun. And the Four Seasons. on that part where they're doing the. That's just a D minor to a. You're kind of just staying with that little bouncy strumming. D, G, and A. Oops. I had a bowl like a rolling line of thunder, spinning my head around and digging my body under one night. So that's a A minor with a minor 7, B minor with a minor 7, C just like I do it. So easy. I have a bowl like a rolling line of thunder. Let's see, I had a shock, I had a jolt. I don't know what the words are. I had a jolt like a rolling bolt of thunder, spinning my head around and digging my body under one night. Late December back in '63, what a very special time for me. What a lady, what a night. So fun. That's one that could have just about be ended any way you want, but for me, it's going to just take a lot more personal time and practice. So on another stream, you're going to hear me going through this all again. Yay! You're going, oh, be sure to tune in for that one. Flip. So let's see, what else we got? I don't really look it up for words here. Oh, yeah. Well, for one thing, I've just about probably got to end this thing. How long have I been going? Not long. Yeah, a little over an hour. There's another song. I'm going to mess with around with this. This is one that I do not do. I've never done it. I don't have a sequence for it. Not one that has satisfied me. But I've always loved the song. I've always loved it. And I'm trying to figure out if it's the kind of song that I could do. Maybe I should go on the YouTubes and see if anybody has done an acoustic cover of this song, because that would be interesting to see how they opted to do it. But the thing is, it starts out with this killer little riff. It sounds cool, but it's super basic, because it's just somebody screwing around on the guitar who, I mean, this riff is a, if I was going to say in terms of skill wise, or I don't want to downplay it, because I mean, Tom Petty is a fantastic, or was, God bless him, was a fantastic songwriter and had his thing, and this was just cool sounding. See, I don't mess with this one. See, I don't know. This beautiful day, the sun beat down, I turned the radio on. I was driving by, and me and Dell were singing a little runaway, and I was a flying. So running down the dream, never will come to me, looking on a mystery, going nowhere to be, running down the dream. Running down a dream. So it's a really super driving song, and it's going to be my tendency, because I rush things so terribly bad. I should really be practicing with a metronome, but for something like this where I'm practicing on a live stream, I'm not going to subject you to having to listen to the click, tick, tock, tick, which means I'm just going to have to either speed or try to figure out how to not rush. For personal practice time where I was going to be just seriously intense on not rushing, I would be practicing with a metronome, and you'd be surprised how often that never happens. If you ever caught me practicing with the metronome, you should buy a lottery ticket that week, because it's your week to win. But yeah, this song. So running, running down the dream, never will come to me, working on a mystery, going wherever it leads, running down the dream. Ha ha ha. I'm trying to do that so that the string will ring out a lot, but I'm also trying to do it by just strumming. And when you get down to the bottom, you want to get back on the E chord as fast as you can. The whole thing is an exercise in speedy fingers, and I'm apparently not that fast. So I could see myself doing that like 1,000 times in order to get this down, and hopefully with that much repetition, the muscle memory would get in there, and I would get in there somewhere, and I would eventually get to where I was cool with it. But obviously that's not something I'm doing on a live stream either. But it feels so good, like anything was possible. With the cruise control of my eyes. The last 3 days, the rain was unstoppable. Oh, come on. It was always cold, no sunshine. Running, running down the dream, never would come to me, working on a mystery, going wherever it leads. Running down the dream. Now here's where it goes into a little ha ha ha. Okay, so I don't think he does that riff in between every chord. I don't remember it, so I hope that's all good. Ooh. Probably does it between the D though, so. Yeah, that's so cool. I gotta get good at it. Sky roll on, the eye roll on, sky grew dark, I put the pedal down to make some time. There's something good waiting down this road, I'm gonna whatever is mine. It's guiding down the dream, never come to me, working on a mystery. Wherever it leads, down the dream. Running down the dream. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to listen to this again because I'm going straight from memory here, and it's probably been a minute since I heard the song. Running down the dream. So on this chorus, I'm messing around with it. And I'm pretty sure that's a G. Going wherever it leads. He throws some D's in there in place of the G. And I've just kind of been putting them in at random, going like, well, let's, play what I feel. Down the dream. That's probably not right. Where it leads, working on a mystery. Well, anyway, you could probably just do whatever you want to. I don't mean that. Anyway, that D is going to go in there someplace in place of the G. You can, I don't know. I'll have to listen to that. You know, that's all. And that's all any of us can do, really. But such a cool song. I've been wanting to mess with it, and here I am messing with it. So thank you for indulging me, because that's what I do. I'm messing with songs. When I get this one down, that guitar growl of this beautiful guild is what's going to really carry it. But that's so rock and roll. Running down the dream, whenever it would come to me, working on a mystery, going wherever it leads, running down the dream. Yeah, I'm running down the dream, going wherever it leads, working on a mystery, going wherever it leads, running down the dream. That's going to be such a thing. The speed of it needs to be kept under control, because if I get too fast, obviously, doing this, it's going to sound like F. So, beep, beep. I'm getting the finger part. The fingers are doing what they're supposed to do, but the timing on the string is not right, and so I'm not getting full ring. Aha! You know, there is another technique that I could do, and I probably will do this once again, not as part of this stream, but for kicks. I would set the metronome to a painfully slow tick-tock, very painfully slow, and then be going. And do that once again about 1,000 times. Preferably not looking at my fingers the whole time until I was super, super comfy with that slow speed, and then slowly, incrementally put it up. That was how we did our chops back in the day when I was intent in high school about learning the scales. We had our metronome and we went all that. And obviously that is not something I do with practice, and only in high school did I ever do it. I haven't done it since, because if I had, God knows, I'd be Stevie Vai right now. Not really. Practice, it's super important. So with that, what if I should end with something that I actually know? Could I do that? What's a good one that I know? I'll have to consult the list. Hang on. The beach is looking at the list. Something that I actually know, dude. Yeah. I love all those songs. I've done them in other streams. I'm not ready to start repeating songs right now, I don't think. Not yet. Not this early. I mean, heck, I've only got 6 or 8 or 7, whatever. Got, streams. Maybe at 20 I'll start repeating songs. Might have to start repeating before that though. Yeah. Let's scroll up. Looking at the list. And then nothing's grabbing me. Huh. Here I am downstrumming. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Girl, the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright sunshiny day. I think I can make it now, the pain is gone. I can see all obstacles. Let's see, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. And like I know this song. Here is the rainbow I've been waiting for. It's gonna be a bright, bright sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead, there's nothing but blue sky. I can see clearly, all the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Oh, jazz. Here is the rainbow I've been waiting for. It's gonna be a bright, bright sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, bright sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright sunshiny day. Woo! Hey, for anybody watching this to the end, God bless you, thank you. I hope that wasn't sucking too terribly bad. The mistakes I threw in on purpose, just so that you know it's not pre-recorded. I mean, God knows, who wants to sit there and listen to something just absolutely delivered with absolute perfect precision, with no mistakes in it at all ever, having to know that in order to get to that, they had to have several million... No, that's probably not true. I don't want to downplay it. They probably nabbed it in one take. Why wouldn't they? They've put in their 10,000 hours and they totally kill it. And me, I'm on maybe 10 hours, or maybe 110 hours, maybe 1,010, but not that much. And kill it, I do not. I just have fun. Thanks. Have a great day. I'm gonna hit that button.